Well, Nigel Farage has slammed the BBC after refusing to take a question from one of its reporters at a Reform UK conference. It comes after he was accused of racism by The Guardian, dating back to when he was 13 years old, would you believe? Have a listen.
Schoolmates of yours who have said that comments you made they viewed as racist and offensive.
The double standards and hypocrisy of the BBC are absolutely astonishing. At the time I was alleged to have made these remarks, one of your most popular weekly shows was the Black and White Minstrels. The BBC were very happy to use blackface. No, I'm done with you, thank you.
My question was, he said they were lying, and it sounds like...
I'm really, until you apologise for all of your output, your appalling output, at the same time that I'm accused of saying these things which I deny, I'm not speaking to you, all right?
Joining me now is Samara Gill, host of Triggered with Samara Gill. Nice to catch up as always. How long is the left-wing media going to peddle these racism claims for goodness sake?
Exactly, Danica. Honestly, you can hardly blame Nigel Farage. The BBC has spent years sneering at him, caricaturing him, deplatforming anyone who dares to share a stage with him, and they expect some sort of polite fireside chat from him after all this. No, no, no. Farage simply served them this sort of long overdue helping of accountability. And it sort of reminds me of what Trump did when they were found to have doctored videos of him to make him look like he incited violence. So I say good on Farage for pointing out the hypocrisy, because they've been waving their sanctimonious finger at him for years, and now they've tried to pin him for allegations from when he was a 13-year-old schoolboy. And this is at the time when the BBC was pumping out blackface, racist tropes, homophobic punchlines, all in their primetime slots. So if anyone needs to apologise, it isn't Farage, it's the BBC, which is a total mess at the moment.
Yep, no, you're right. The BBC is in a mess, and yet the left love to peddle this racism narrative. It's just tiresome and quite frankly boring. Look, let's talk about the Sussexes. They've had a shocking week. We'll start with Prince Harry. He tried to be an amateur comedian on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, where he mocked Donald Trump, and it failed. He was booed. Have a look.
We're clearly obsessed with royalty, so why not?
Hold on. Look, I wouldn't say we're obsessed with royalty.
Really? I heard you elected a king.
That's a fair point.
Look, Samara, Harry needs to be saved from himself at this point.
It is so depressing, Danica. Harry actually came from being a guest speaker at a real estate conference in Canada to that CBS appearance. Please don't ask me what he knows about real estate. I mean, he's literally a trust fund kid. I don't think he's owned anything that he's worked for in his life. But yeah, to get booed on Stephen Colbert's show as he goes and sort of sticks his grubby little fingers into American politics, something he knows nothing about, by the way, is sort of this humiliation ritual of the highest order. I mean, this man is self-exiled, self-pitying, and he's increasingly allergic to dignity. It seriously takes real talent to make an American studio audience, which are usually very nice to the royals, boo you. But, you know, he's a once-in-a-generation overachiever in the art of an alienation, Danica, genuinely. This man cannot get lower.
No. Well, I mean, just when you think that he can get lower, when the Sussexes can, they just somehow shock us. They take it to another level. And look, in a shock to no one, speaking of shocks, Meghan Markle's Netflix Christmas special has been a flop of epic proportions. Who would have thought? It's been met with scathing reviews. And when you see clips like this, Samara, you're not surprised. Have a look.
So, Christmas crackers.
Have you been doing them for a long time?
Well, living in the UK is just such a part of...
Is it a big part of the culture over there?
For Christmas holidays, for sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, typically people cross arms and do it.
No way.
Yeah, so they sit
you're doing it with the other person?
Yes, and they all pull at the same time. So the
That's awesome.
It actually does feel really connected.
It's like a moment of community.
Yeah, and the way that I really started to know them was they would always have almost a fortune cookie size joke or riddle.
I mean, Samara, she's making it out like this is some sort of incredible revelation that people cross arms and crack Christmas crackers. What is she thinking? Seriously?
I mean, her word salad is worse than Kamala Harris, I have to say. Everything she says just doesn't make sense. And that guest, Will Guidera, the one that was just on screen now, summed it up the best. He said, here's where people get it wrong. I think people are trying so hard to impress the people they've invited over that they forget the reason the people are actually there, which was sort of a direct assault on Meghan's try-hard behavior. But you're right. It's had terrible reviews. 1 star from the Telegraph. They've said Meghan's Christmas special is quite mad, a little bit sad. And the Times has said that is the Sussex Christmas crackers. I mean, it's such a strange sort of turn of events where she's deciding to share just a tiny bit of her life in England and putting an essential oil for her 3-year-old into a Christmas cracker and missing the whole point of a Christmas cracker, which is you don't know who's going to win the Christmas cracker. I mean, it just shows you how misguided she is with sort of both Australian, United Kingdom culture. She clearly had no idea what she was going into. And it's all just some sort of consumerism fest for her.
No, and I wonder what they're like when they say, roll the cameras, act natural. And that's her trying to act natural. So no wonder it's been an absolute flop. Samara Gill, great to have you on as always. Thanks very much for joining me on the show.